I have to say, this year I've been testing some of the best mid-range devices ever. Is this POCO F6 is going to keep up with the competition? I am exploring Shugborough, beautiful location nearby. This is 1080p, 60 FPS. Unfortunately, there is no 4K. There is a bit of struggle with dynamic range, but let's take some selfies now. But now it's time to check on rear cameras. This is ultra-wide angle. Just going for a little walk with my daughter and the dog. This is dynamic range, looking good. Sadly, ultra-wide angle is only 1080p. Stabilization is looking pretty nice. But let's switch to the main sensor now. I'm glad we've got 4K here available. This is stabilization, colors looking good. Dynamic range as well. But let's check on maximum zoom now. Okay, so this is ×6. I'm not sure if you can see my daughter on the bike there. Still recording in 4K. And going back to the main sensor. But I'm gonna take some pictures now. Okay, this is ×2. Love the colors. Even on the ×2, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look at the quality. Let me quickly run through the camera layout or the settings, starting with Pro Video Mode. Great, you can switch between the lenses. You've got ultra wide angle and the main sensor. You've got those resolution. Great. Then when you go to Pro Video Mode, you've got option to record in 4K 60 FPS, which is always a good thing. Switching on to documents, video. When you go portraits on the left, you've got more options there. Portrait photography, which I'm going to check later on when I'll be taking my daughter for a walk. Night photography. When you go more, now it is tricky to find. The short film, you've got option here for your dual mode video, which I could not see earlier. So this is the one. You can change all this yourself. Slow motion, 50 megapixel shooter, pretty fast. Let me show you. Look, I'm very impressed how fast the shutter speed is. Look at that, very nice. One. Let's check on focus here. I am a huge macro photography fan, and I'm glad there is no macro tiny 2 or 5 megapixel sensor. We can actually use main sensor here, and it's focusing pretty well. But let's take some macro shots now. have to say, I'm impressed. There is a 4K 60 FPS available. That's only in the main sensor and time sensor. We are just enjoying ourselves on the farm. Just had the ice cream. Such a great time. Look at the quality. That's pretty nice. But let's move on to some low light condition now. Selfie camera at night, recording 1080p, 30 FPS. This is the quality. Absolutely quiet. It is 11:30 at night. Just enjoying my little ride on my bike there. But let's take some selfies now. Now you can definitely tell that the ultra-wide angle is the weakest point here with the selfie camera, I have to say. This is quality, stabilization, still 1080p. But let's switch to main sensor and I mean, we can clearly see the difference, how much better the 4K footage is here on the main sensor. But let's see the maximum zoom quality here. ×6. That is not too bad, I have to say. Going back to main sensor, and I'm going to take some pictures now. If you are long exposure photography fan, you would definitely not be disappointed here with POCO F6. As you can see, there is quite a few options available, but let's check on the results now. I'm using Pro video mode, ultra wide angle, 1080p, 30 FPS. I did not use any external microphone during this review. And I have to say, this is a good phone. Only a good phone. It's not amazing. The camera, especially the selfie, could be improved. Yes, you've got, great display, decent performance. I actually did the whole editing using this device. However, for similar money, you get Honor 200 or Galaxy A55 or even Oppo Reno 12 Pro, which has way more options and features, especially for selfie camera. But what is your opinion? Please let me know in the comments below. I will be making camera comparison with Galaxy A55, so stick around.